everyone's just okay. We're live now, so hey, if you don't want a spoiler for this, well, you've probably already seen the Sony State of Play, but if you don't want spoilers, fucking don't listen. So, Mikumon, I know you know of God of War.
Yes.
I know you know of Dad of Boy.
Yes.
And I know that you have recently become aware of Mom of War.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know what I'm saying, the Sony State of Play revealed as its last game for the event to be a God of War spin-off where you play as Kratos' wife from the Norse from the Norse
Saga.
Thank you. Faye, also known as Laufey, also known as the mother of Loki. Now, I watched the 20-minute gameplay trailer. I loved it. I have no complaints outside of the fact that they won't fucking tell me what the sword is called. God damn it!
I imagine that's a twist for later on in the game.
I've never needed to know something so badly. Actually, that's not true.
Because, like, I saw that 20-minute gameplay trailer thing too, and from what I picked up, that sword is going to be the point of a pivotal plot twist. And I imagine, like, the name of that sword as well as its purpose are likely to be revealed at roughly the same point midway through the game.
I just hope it's not something generic like the God Slayer or something like that.
It would be nice if there was actually something in Egyptian mythology to pull it from.
Well, it's not just...
Or Norse mythology.
Yeah, it's not just those mythologies we're pulling from, because we're pulling from multiple mythologies for this game, because we had okay, some people are saying he's the Mongolian God of War, others are saying he is the Tibetan Buddhism equivalent of a God of War.
It just occurs to me now, both of the gods, like, if that's the case, both of the gods we saw in that trailer were effectively gods of war. And
this brings me to something that so the internet, as the internet does, is being ridiculous over this game, God of War Laufey.
Oh no, I'm surprised. This is the tone I take when I am completely and utterly surprised.
Well, you're not playing as Kratos, so it should be called God of War. There are literally two gods of war in the first 20 minutes of the game.
There are still gods of war in the game, you're just not playing as one.
Also, apparently Kratos will feature heavily in the game.
I mean, we even saw him pop up briefly in the trailer twice.
Mm-hmm. And people are saying that typical game industry, like replace the main lead with a female lead. Like, do you not understand what the word spin-off means?
Also, I do have a theory about the Kratos we saw in the trailer after her, the funeral burning thing.
Oh?
This is just me using context clues about how he appeared in the realm of dead gods, but I think that's, like, original Saga Kratos. The part of him he effectively killed to move on.
And why would he appear as Norse Kratos?
That I do not have an answer for.
Because they have a model for Greek Kratos. They used it in the DLC for Ragnarok.
Because the only alternative I could think of is Kratos is also sort of dead, but not dead. Like, it was there at any point in the Norse saga where he was like so close to death he sort of briefly crossed over?
Okay, so let me tell you about a number of different things that has happened to Kratos over his very long life. He has been killed at least, canonically, at least 6 times. 5 or 6 times. Crawled out of the underworld for most of those. In the Norse saga, he entered the light of Alfheim, which is essentially where, people go when they die. And then during the fight with Thor in Ragnarok, he straight up dies. And then Thor just goes, "Oh no, we're not finished yet." And then resuscitates him with the hammer.
Then maybe he popped up in that brief few seconds he was dead in the Thor fight.
Mm-hmm. Also, with the light of Alfheim, I don't know, maybe like it did some weird shit to him. Also, the fact that he's been dead more times than anyone else.
Moreover, on the note of dead gods of war, I don't know if they'll bother doing this, but hey, Freya technically is a god of war, and I know she's appeared in the series at some point.
That is true. What? Wait, God.
I don't know if she died at any point in the Norse saga.
No. Also, was she a god of war?
Technically, mythologically, yes.
Because I know Tyr was the god of war.
The Norse may have had more than one god of war.
That's true. Greek had 2 gods of war.
Freya, Old Norse for lady, is one of the most prominent goddesses in Norse mythology, with domain over love, fertility, beauty, gold, magic, and war.
Maybe it's because she's Vanir, not Aesir. Then again, I don't think
she also has domain over the afterlife, so. I mean, the Valkyries answer to her.
That is true. So, yeah, the fans, I'm using air quotes here, are pissed at the idea of a female lead taking over a male lead franchise. It's like, it's a fucking spin-off. It's a spin-off. This is not God of War 6.
Part that confuses people. God of War can't have spin-offs, right? Right?
Let's see.
It can't do that.
Let's see. Chains of Olympus, Ghosts of Sparta. That new one coming out where you play as Kratos and Deimos when they were kids.
Like, point being, people be dumb.
Yeah, people be very dumb. Also, you guys gotta remember, like, for anyone who's like, I doubt anyone who's watching this is on the whole, this is bad bandwagon, but for anyone who might be, you need to remember, this is Lao Fei. in the lore of this franchise, she is not only a frost giant, she put a ring on Kratos and fought Thor to a standstill.
Thor, the guy responsible for killing 2 separate pantheons of gods, bare minimum.
Thor?
Sorry, Kratos, who killed these pantheons of gods.
Yes.
You can tell I'm a little confuzzled today.
Yeah. So she fought Thor to a standstill. You want to know who else was able to do that? Fucking Kratos. Everyone else who did, Thor got them in the second round. And also, I would like to remind the court that one of Kratos' stories about Lao Fei was about Fei is how when they first met, they fought each other. She won.
I reiterate the fact that Kratos at that point in time had killed at bare minimum the entire Greek pantheon.
Outside of Aphrodite.
And could potentially be the reason the Egyptian pantheon are dead if they wanted to go that route.
Possibly. Also, I just realized at the end of that of the Greek saga, you want to know what was left in the world of Greek mythology? It wasn't the heavens, the sea, the wind, or the sun. It was love and hope. Because he left Aphrodite alive, and Pandora's box had, as the legend goes, Pandora's box has contains all the evils of the world, but at the very bottom of the box is hope. Which Kratos gave to humankind in Greece. So, yeah, that realization just made me go, whoa, what the fuck? And, excuse me.
Before we get into it, we should probably make sure that the YouTube comments are also visible.
Good idea.
Orange Soda Cat may show up again.
So yeah, people are pissed about God of War Lao Fei. I'm not. I'm hyped as hell, especially after seeing the way she fought. Like, hot damn, I can see why Kratos married her and had a kid with her.
In the words of Spike Spiegel, I love a woman who can kick my ass.
Yes. And, there's a bunch of other stuff that was revealed at the Game Awards. They're not Game Awards, sorry. State of Play. New Rayman game. Some more stuff about Onimusha. We're getting Guitar Man for for like the PS Plus, like Classics Collection, which awesome. I've always wanted to play that game. Finally, some news on Wolverine.
Yeah, that's been difficult to come by.
So we got a gameplay trailer. We got combat, stealth, team attacks. People are already complaining about how Jean Grey looks. She looks fine. She does not. She does not look as bad as Mary Jane did in Spider-Man 2. I do not understand the comparison. If anything, she looks like Jesse Faden from freaking Control, and no one complains about that. And if you do complain about Control, I will find you. Also, we did get news about Control Resonance, the sequel game where you play as her brother, Dylan Faden. So yeah, hello, welcome back to the cave. Vegas Fair here as always, with Mekuwan.
We're in for a fun one today.
And with Bella. You want to say hi to the people, Bella? Oh! Ninja! Shinobi! Ken-san! Hi, Taro. So yeah, with my ranting over, we got some Resident Evil to play.
I must respond in kind.
Resident Evil.
Attention!
I heard a click.
And it only partially came through.
Damn.
I'll figure this out eventually.
Let's get back to the campaign. Crystal Wesker. How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up? Better think before you speak, jackass.
Previously on Revelations 2.
Claire Redfield, you're coming with us.
Where have I been taken?
So much suffering. You don't even know what to be afraid of yet.
Who are you?
I am the Overseer.
Please, send help!
I'm here, baby. Please be alive.
I don't have any parents.
Nah,
How do you know? Well, that's one
I
thing
think
they left out of the
instead
bridge.
of a big cup of shut the hell up, Chris would just serve.
My daughter's name is.
Chris would just serve Wesker a nice honking jug of eat shit and die.
What?
Yeah. He would shove a rocket launcher down his throat. Episode 2, Contemplation. The onlooker is, in a sense, a share in life. Okay, fine. This is a meme, by the way. Some kid said this. What
My life is awesome! Just like Teacher Two Man.
He's Carney.
Shit! Go on without me! We'll regroup later! You heard him, Gabe! Go! You stay the hell alive, Fisher! Yo, Fernandez. Check it.
Is this the place? The Boston? Whatever?
Yeah. Where life begins.
So, I don't know if you saw the title for the stream,
Yes, it's like Survivor, but worse.
because they're all trapped on an island.
That Thompson's?
Yeah. I'll be examining this. Oh, balls! Gabe!
Gabe?
Redfield. You're alive.
Was there any doubt?
Get up.
I mean, she is a Redfield.
You owe me a pair of underpants.
Come on in.
Newbie's okay too.
Oh, I knew it was you guys.
Okay, it might be because I've been watching one too many Career of the Artist vids, but is that Fisher guy voiced by Yuri Lowenthal?
I don't know. I have the volume low, so
And I just straight up can't hear it.
We woke up in the middle of the woods. How about you?
Some kind of rundown prison. Gabe. Gina's dead.
Shit. Thompson's gone too.
Yeah, but I remember to take his bracelet. Eddie would want me to find out how it ticks.
You chopped off his fucking hand?
Sometimes you have to make the hard choice. Come on, let's see what's in this building.
okay. Decoy bottle. Interesting.
Welcome to the brink of true fear.
The Overseer. What do you want?
I need to throw you at the wall and see who sticks and who doesn't. The wall, in this case, is a special virus that I inject
What?
We will all die. There's no question of that. But one of you still has a chance of dying well.
I'm no lab rat. She can stick it right up her all-seeing ass.
But if we've been infected with something...
That bitch stuck a needle in me?
Just put it out of your head. Redfield, follow me. Come on.
Let me get the map first. Jeez.
So, here's a fun fact for you. It's completely irrelevant, but I figure, hey, why not? I've mentioned before how a bunch of the Kanohi masks in Bionicle, at least in the beginning, had legitimate, understandable drawbacks in order to keep them from being, too broken. Would you like to know one of the drawbacks for the Mask of Speed?
Sure.
You actually did not get enhanced senses when the mask was active. You did not perceive things faster to compensate, to keep up with your faster movement speed. It's why the mask had to be used in short bursts, primarily for traveling in straight lines.
Understandable.
Because, you did not get flash level perception while you were using the speed. You technically don't even get that with the Kanohi Nuva version, to my knowledge.
Man, I hope Fisher's okay.
Neil? Neil was with you?
I was right. Neil Fisher is Spider-Man,
Split up on the way here.
says Taro.
Get me pictures of Spider-Man!
Do you think you can fly this?
Once I repair it, there's not enough.
I'm
focus.
Spider Fisher. I mean Neil, man. I mean, shit.
Some fuel.
Oh, and we're gonna find exactly what we need in this shit dump.
From my experience, yes. Help me look.
I love that. I love that Moira is just like, oh, so we're gonna find all that shit in this dump, and Claire's response is, from my experience, yes.
Well, she would have experience by now. Because, she'd have gone through Resi 2 Code Veronica, I believe you said.
Yep. Also, Degeneration.
Yeah, I was about to mention that movie. Claire's been around the block a few times.
I also love it. It's just like a knock at the game mechanics.
The ridiculous convenience of the setting.
Mm-hmm. I was just trying to see if we can find anything as Moira. Man. Oh, yeah, there we go!
guess we're not alone out here.
Right. I can't open that. That is for... I already forgot her name. Natalia? So question, Bear, what's the plan for tomorrow since I'm not available for SRW? Call of the Elder Gods!
So, you know how sometimes I'll have, like, my TV on muted in the background?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the channel I'm on is currently playing a show called The Superpowers Team, Galactic Guardians. It is basically another flavor of Super Friends.
Okay.
This one debuted in October of '85. The 9th season, apparently.
Fuck.
I thought it was weird how we opened the episode seeing Cyborg, of all people, but that's not the biggest surprise I got here. I think this is the earliest depiction of the Royal Flush Gang I've ever seen.
Oh.
Flying on giant playing cards and all.
Didn't they do that in Beyond?
Yeah.
Huh.
They're probably not called the Royal Flush Gang here because the episode's title refers to something called the Wild Cards Gang or something, but like I'm just kind of scratching my head like, what? Almost like this bizarre uncanny valley feeling seeing like a prototype of a supervillain team I've seen as a kid. To say nothing of the multiple nostalgia blasts I've suffered today. That happens when you get to go back to a supermarket you didn't visit since you were like in your early teens. And found that literally nothing has changed. To the point where you can still navigate with your eyes closed.
Nothing has changed. Not even the food. Although they really should change
that. Why is it in a cage? It growled at me.
Pedro.
Don't scare me like that, Claire.
Pedro, you scared me walking around with that thing on your back.
If you see any weak walls, I bet I could drill through.
What's even funnier is that when we finished up in there was an ice cream truck parked right outside serving people. And I'm just sitting here going, okay, the universe just wants me to feel all of the childhood nostalgia right now, isn't it?
Wants you to feel happy.
Well, it certainly got me in the second attempt today.
Oh, Taro's got ads.
Unfortunate.
October 11th, 2008. So I found this little island in a dusty old book. It's not listed on any maps or anything. So I thought, cool, chance to adventure on an uncharted island. So I'm there. Charting a helicopter to get there wasn't cheap, and as soon as we touched down, the local seized the chopper and took me into custody. So not cool. Is this just like the whole like influencer thing in Japan? Like that shit.
I feel like that should be. I feel like we should be reading this with a surfer dude accent.
Tara says you want to hang out on VRC at some point. Same question to Meiku, by the way. Not today, though.
We'll work something out.
Yeah. And now I'm locked up in this dirty old room. These dudes are whacked. Can't explain how, but you know how you just look at someone and something's not right? Yeah, major bad vibes here. October 12th, 2008. So these dudes have been debating what to do with me. How about letting me go? I've been telling them over and over, I just came for the adventure. They're not listening.
This is so not cool.
October 19th.
Wait, see what I mean?
Yes. October 19th, 2008. So apparently these dudes can't wrap their heads around the idea of an outsider could find this place. Like, hello, it's the technological age, technology age. What can't a person find if they look hard enough? Apparently Epstein's Island.
Also, common sense.
Or that one flight that just straight up vanished. That one was less of a joke and more of a... We never did find that plane, did we?
There's a few people's consciences that need to be searched for.
Yeah. But you know, I'm starting to feel like coming here wasn't such a good idea. Really? Really? The first day you were here should have been a big tip-off. December 10th, 2008. 2 goddamn months and I'm still here. This is bullshit! Something bad's happening. I haven't seen anyone and I can't see it, but I can hear animal like growling. What the fuck? I haven't forgotten about me in here, right? Right? December 19th, 2008. No food, no water. Got some rainwater. It helps. No energy to even catch a rat. Not gonna last. December 26th, 2008. Water, water, water. God, please, water. Yikes.
I feel so sorry for this guy.
Yeah.
But as awful as his way out of the server was, so to speak, at least he didn't get back up.
Yeah, look, there's no bracelet. He was not infected. Also, remember this wall was boarded up? We only managed to get in here because Pedro had the drill.
Let's be real here. Even if he did have fresh water he could drink, probably wouldn't have lasted too much longer without food.
You think Pedro can get through with that drill of his?
Only one way to find out.
The magic rule of threes, I believe it was referred to. 3 days without... Yeah, 3 days without water. 3 weeks without food.
Right now, if you don't mind doing a little
I believe
demolishing.
it was...
No problema. Just point me in the right direction.
3 hours without shelter. in like harsh weather conditions or something.
Yeah.
And 3 minutes without air.
Are we there yet? What am I
Oh! Where did
Well,
you
your
come
ass
from?
got saved.
Okay, Pedro, you're a real one. Thank you.
Is this the place? Okay, stand back.
I didn't see that guy. Holy shit.
Uh-oh. They're back.
Oh, probably because he was up on the roof!
Pick him up! Don't let him near me!
So here's a fun question for you. If Umbrella existed in the Mass Effect universe, would they be part of Cerberus or not?
That's a good question. Oh shit.
Because we've seen what Cerberus was willing to do in the pursuit of human evolution.
Yeah, thinking about it, if you freeze it that way, yeah, they would absolutely join up with Cerberus.
Because remember what all this shit with the progenitor virus was all in the pursuit of. Turning humans into gods. Forcing evolution.
A forced evolution
We
virus.
got the fuel. Now to find that battery.
I don't even want to get into what West Tech would do in there with those resources.
They're coming from the north. Someplace high up, if I had to guess. Because we're getting full bars.
Yeah, no interference. Nice work, Pedro. Her location might be the key to getting off the island.
Claire, the lights are on in that one house.
You know what the sad thing is? I was gonna mention how a zombie outbreak in the Mass Effect universe, something akin to what we'd see in Resident Evil, would go over very, very badly. But then I realized we kind of already had that. Not in the games, but we had that. So, not sure if this constitutes spoilers for Mass Effect Andromeda, but one of its planned DLCs was turned into a book after the game's understandably rocky reception.
Yeah.
To put it with a lot of gentleness that it probably doesn't deserve, but I'm willing to give anyways because I didn't hate the game.
That
the Quarian Ark.
Let's bring it back to Gabe.
The big old colony ships that were the focal points of Mass Effect Andromeda's plot. The ones that had all the aliens that required environmental suits. Yeah. Eventually that got found.
I don't like the way you said eventually.
Because I don't know when it happened in relation to the game. All I know is that it happened afterwards. I don't know by how long. Turns out, what was going on inside of that Quarian Ark there was effectively a zombie outbreak of sorts.
Work, Redfield.
Probably more akin to hyper-advanced rabies.
Chopper repairing voodoo magic.
Or a rage virus, if you want to put it that way.
You have got
Someone
to be
fucked
kidding
the
me.
fortune, didn't they?
It's the Overseer.
Oh.
She's luring those things right toward
If
us.
only it was that simple. Turns out, this was all a big plan to create a bioweapon that would invert the power structure so that those with the environment suits would come out on top. Because the Quarian captain went cuckoo.
Let's check it out.
And, to say it decimated a good chunk of their population is an understatement. Like, when the Volus, who basically control the economy in the galaxy no matter where they go, are going, bruh, you're upsetting the natural order. Maybe you should listen.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, like, remember, they wear environmental suits too. They literally have to exist inside of those pressurized suits or else they explode.
Yeah.
Issues of evolving in the way they did. Everybody's got evolutionary drawbacks. In the case of humanity, we're humanity.
In the case of Asari, it's that they're too arrogant to be good.
Solarians have short lifespans.
There's nowhere to run. It's all over.
Calm down, Pedro.
Quarians have their immune system bullshit.
What's wrong with my bracelet? Why did it change color?
Which, in a way, makes a lot of sense. Like, their immune systems basically adapted to work with bacteria instead of neutralizing them. And evidently, evolving on a planet with negligible to no insect life was a major part of why they developed the way they did.
So, Pedro's freaking out. His bracelet.
There are zombies trying to break in. I understand him. I understand freaking out.
But remember the bracelet. It works based off fear.
And doesn't the infection also advance that way? So bro needs to calm down and fast.
Get away from me! Get fucking...
Last thing on the whole Mass Effect topic, then I'll move fully back into Resi here. My brain couldn't stop thinking about the meeting of the Dragonborns bit we did a while back, and it just hit me. We cut to a weird afterlife realm specifically for incarnations of Shepard that's like this big, giant bar where they can all talk to each other and compare notes.
Hold on!
They don't all agree with each other, naturally. That's just kind of the territory. Every Shepard is effectively a different person. But the one thing they do all agree on is that that one weird guy with the pink goggles is the worst of the bunch. It is a thing I have discovered thanks to Big Dan Gaming and his community. Oh god, it's solid red.
Yep.
It means he's
And we have a boss fight.
but not this one.
Anyways, in Big Dad Gaming's little circle there, we have a phenomenon referred to as a pink goggles shepherd. Using a very specific set of equipment in Mass Effects 2 and 3, all painted pink. The reason is, this shepherd is neither Paragon nor Renegade. This shepherd is determined to make the worst possible choices in any given scenario. Not the most evil, not the most renegade, but the ones with the worst possible outcome. This is a shepherd that inevitably hesitates at the 11th hour, and the Reapers win. That is the kind of worst case scenario we're talking.
Claire?
This is the kind of shepherd that would see a fly on the Citadel and detonate an atomic bomb to swat it. This shepherd does the worst stuff possible with a gleeful, brain-dead smile.
Moira, this way, hurry!
Follow me.
And every other shepherd knows to fear and despise this thing on sight. Because if Renegade Shepherd is Edgelord Shepherd
Hang tight.
and Paragon Shepherd is Good Boy Shep / Good Girl Shep, depending on, you know, player character's persuasion, then Pink Goggles Shep is intentional troll.
Will it hold?
Hope so.
Wait, Neil. What about Gabe?
I know, but I can't risk staying here. Look, don't worry. He's ex-military. The man eats danger for breakfast and craps it out by dinner. Through here. Give me a hand.
Of course, naturally, the only way to
Ready?
I suppose the only way to even get to the point where you could fail with the Reapers is to deliberately choose not to, screw Morinth, but you'd still have to spare her and kill her mother. So that loyalty mission fails. And then intentionally get Morinth killed in the suicide mission.
You know, I'm glad you're okay. Gabe said you guys got split up.
Yeah, but I run fast. Gym membership. So, what was that monster back there?
It was Pedro. The Overseer gave us all some kind of viral injection. The virus triggered in Pedro when he got too scared.
I think I've heard of it. A virus that responds to fear. Jesus. We're supposed to be protecting people from viruses, not catching them.
Irony sure is a dick.
Moira, I don't think you actually met Neil. He's our
Yes, Resi.
Neil Fisher. You're Barry Burton's girl, right? Your dad's in the BSAA?
Do me a favor, and don't put Barry and me in the same sentence, sir.
Yeah, Moira doesn't like her father, and we'll get into that much later. Whoa!
Resident Evil, it wouldn't be a standard Resi experience without some daddy issues somewhere.
The hell is this?
What is this?
It's a Kafka drawing. Okay, interesting. Also, I have all of the ammo. Holy shit.
A thought occurs to me. A Resident Evil 3 spin-off with the mechanics of Resi 4 Remake, but we're following specifically and exclusively Carlos.
Pedro said
That'd be
the signal
interesting,
came
because
from
we don't
high
know
up.
what happened to Carlos.
That's gotta be it.
That tower thing.
The Overseer might be inside. I say we go find out.
Alternatively, with a similar setup, we could see what happened to Sheva after 5.
Like Pedro. The clock's ticking, Neil.
Literally any of the characters didn't appear in later games. You know what's weird? Playing
What?
as Moira, I feel like I'm playing a Silent Hill game. Playing as Claire, I feel like I'm playing a Resident Evil game.
Well, therein is kind of the point. Moira is built intentionally helpless.
She's not entirely helpless. She's got a program.
Well, self-defense impaired. Not helpless, just held back by a deliberate choice. A deliberate choice I don't necessarily blame her for making, mind you, but it's still holding her back, like, regardless. It's why playing as someone who can only barely defend themselves feels more like Silent Hill. Because, she's effectively going through a forced character arc therapy session thing. Forced to confront her own demons. Whereas Claire, who's been around this block a few times, is just sitting there going, yeah, this is Tuesday. Let's see. attacked by a complete stranger for no apparent reason, with hordes of the undead used as their weapon. Wednesday already?
If it involves a kidnapping, then it's probably Friday.
Uh-oh. They're back.
Saturday if it involves some ego-drunk, power-mad idiot wanting to effectively conquer the world.
Hey, I can't kill him.
Hurry up!
Neil!
I don't like the idea of leaving Neil behind.
I promise I'll catch up. Just get to that tower. Come on,
It
you
seems
crooks.
capable
Catch me
enough.
if you can.
Probably just wasting ammo doing that, but hey.
Yeah, let's be honest here. Once they were far enough off screen, they despawned, so even chipping their health away is not really gonna help. Okay. What is the worst place you can think of for a zombie outbreak to happen?
An island.
I see your island isolation and raise you lunar base.
That is equally bad.
I would have said space station, but then, if nothing else, a space station, satellite, whatever, could still be intentionally dropped out of orbit to kill all the remaining undead so that anybody sent to maintain the satellite isn't further food. You know, you can still spite the undead with your last breath. Can't really do that with a moon base, you know? And before even all the space stuff, my other thought was a ship in the middle of the ocean.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh hey, the chef's in. I don't think he liked my order.
Bruh started crashing out. I just asked for a plate of scrambled eggs.
Hell yes. Alright, more scan for any potential items. Oh! So there's a Resident Evil manga that takes place on an island. There's a movie that takes place on Alcatraz.
Ooh.
They're here. Be careful.
But the manga, it takes place after this game because it brings up a character from this game. But basically, we get to see the remains of a long-forgotten project that Spencer was really, really hoping on. Stay down, bitch.
So what's old man Spencer up to this time?
Well, remember when I told you about the Kadoku plan?
I might need a refresher.
Basically, they injected various subjects with different viruses to try and... Moira, get out of the damn way. They injected multiple subjects with viruses and pitted them against each other, trying to find out which is the strongest one.
Oh, great. One of those.
Yeah, it,
The monster free-for-all.
yeah. So, the person behind that is involved in this game. And, yeah. It doesn't end well. Also, there's a bunch of civilians that are... shooting a reality TV show of like a bunch of different like supermodels from around the world facing off in different challenges. And of course, they're on a beach, so they're always in bikinis. Yeah, no, they start dropping like flies. A couple of them do survive. And I do mean a couple. Only two of them survived. Hey! First, let me see if there's any items. Nope.
It's that girl.
I know that little girl.
Yeah,
That
we saw her in the
sounded
prison.
less
She has a
creepy
bracelet.
in my head.
You think she's part of the experiment?
If the Overseer is trying to scare little kids too, then that is seriously messed up.
Yeah, no, the civilians start dropping like one by one. This is on. Oh God!
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm blind. Fuck.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, speaking of being in Silent Hill, Pyramid Head, what are you doing here? Hi, Deva.
Hi, Deva.
Who is currently muted, which I presume is because don't want to get in trouble at work.
Sorry. November 8th, 2009. The latest mock moved us even closer to the real test. This time 11 candidates were fitted with the sensor bracelets, then subjected to extreme emotional stress for varying lengths of time. Results: 3 died immediately. The remaining 8 eventually mutated at some point and were disposed of. Trial ended with none of the subs of overcoming their fear. Is that what the Overseer is looking for?
Well, you're doing a crack-up job of that so far.
Let me introduce you to someone named Matt Murdock, also known as the Man Without Fear. Deva commented in the voice chat.
Yeah, I know.
You were correct in your assumption, Mikumon. Wait a minute.
I've seen some videos about how building that new Blocky's GF Prime Optimus. Oh boy, it's just the right amount of complicated.
It's only open long. We're gonna have to be quick to get through.
I made it, but Moira didn't.
Oh, there might be a way to open the door and get her through. Yeah, I think we're on the same wavelength here.
Alright.
Switch back to her to flip that switch, get the gate raised, then switch back to Claire, push the crate in the way.
I did not mean to go this way. I meant to go this way.
I found some videos of people, like, air quotes, ruining Resident Evil's games with mods.
She doesn't.
First,
She looks not like Sheva. Did you fucking mod this? Cuts over to Master Chief Chris. No.
funny you mentioned that. We have Master Chief Leon instead. Garrus Vakarian Carlos. Aerith Jill Valentine. I did not get to see what they did with Claire for Resi 2 yet. But, all I will say for her Resi 9 is they replaced the big, creepy stalker enemy with giant-ass chibi horse girl.
Well, that's interesting.
My favorite mod they added, though, hands down, goes to what they did to the Requiem's firing sound.
Oh no, what did they do?
Fire! Every time it fires, fire!
Oh, I'm keenly aware of that sound effect.
They turned another character into Big Smoke. All we had to do was follow the damn train.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. I've never played that game, mostly because I was too young for it.
Somewhere out there is a Chevy truck.
Hang on a second.
And I was not aware that... Oh, I'll wait for you to come back.
Where'd she run off to?
I return.
That was fast. I was not aware that Big Smoke was actually a villain.
Yeah, they plant that twist pretty well. I haven't even played this game, but I've seen people dissect the plot little by little. And while I don't know overly much and don't remember too much on the top of my head, I do know that Big Smoke was foreshadowed.
I think one of the biggest bombs is the fact that he was at the house instead of at the funeral. I think.
As far as a different villain altogether, one with a striking resemblance to old Albert, that the guy we finally got rid of last game.
Wait.
Boy, did the mods have fun with him.
Oh, I bet.
Shirtless, pixelated sunglasses, you know, the deal with the shades,
Yeah.
and fox ears. What's even better in the case of the Leon stuff was that for every game he appeared in that they modded, they went to one further evolution of the Master Chief Mjolnir Mark 6 armor. So there was a semblance of time passing.
What's your name? Where are you from? Did that lady put you here?
His standard handgun was even replaced with the Halo handgun.
You must be so scared. I know I am. My name's Moira. See? We're like sisters. Everything's okay now. What's your friend's name?
Lottie.
You're both so brave.
You're pretty good with kids.
Come on.
Okay. So you managed to stay away from the monsters all by yourself?
Uh-huh.
You're a brave girl, but this will all be over soon.
Listen, there's a bad lady in the tower out there. Once we take her out, we can all leave the island together.
My kingdom for a green herb.
You be in the background making a salad out of them. What?
Moira, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. There we go.
Another one of those walking shit stains. Sorry, I mean butt stains. I don't even know what we do to butt stains.
Every time I just find like a box of bullets, I keep thinking of like a box of bullets instead of health. I keep thinking of Tremors. When the head of the when the guy who owned the general store, Walter Chang, just like as the two main characters are heading out to Bixby to try and get like the police to come in, he walks up to them and just says, "Here's some Swiss cheese and some bullets."
I see you've got that roll of bandages. Will that help you at all?
Nope.
Yeah, figures. You would need an herb to make it work.
Are you the tourniquet worked?
Yeah, that's literally what combining it with the herb does.
It stops the bleeding. I didn't think it would, like, you know, heal me too.
I imagine it's like a lesser healing effect compared to like 2 green herbs, for instance.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because like, look, you can still see red marks on the screen.
But it'll do in a pinch. It's supposed to promote all.
Shit. Don't move until we give it to you.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Yep. Alright, let's see. What do I got?
This is my boomstick! In the words of my favorite Quarian engineer, I have a shotgun!
I still have the shotgun. Are you? Okay, no, I thought that was Pedro.
This one's different. I can see that.
Whoa, hello.
Are you okay?
Sir! Did you not see we were in a menu? Such rude undead, I tells you. I swear, when they die, the first thing to go is any form of manners. It's video game combat etiquette to respect the pause screen for the inventory.
Shh. Oh, shit. Don't move until we... Okay.
Look out! This one's different. I can see that.
Grenades. Useful. Oh, so totally not a gun, right?
Totally not a gun.
You know, I say that sarcastically, but they legit aren't guns, they're explosives. There's a difference. For instance, you can you can shoot explosives out of guns, but you can't shoot guns out of explosives. At the very least, not easily.
Okay.
I think we're clear.
Let's go get the girl.
Good Lord.
It's safe now. Can you find your way over?
Hi, Bella. Hi. Are you wake up from a
Puppy.
nap. I think she woke up from a nap. Hi. Hi. She was very brave yesterday.
Who'd she stare down?
Oh, it's not that she stared anyone down. It's that she had to go out, and I had to bring the cans back from the curb. Last time I did that, while I hooked her up outside, she kept barking her head off, thinking I was leaving. So instead, I took her with me this time. Now, loud noises can freak her out, especially the recycling and garbage cans. However, as I was taking the recycling can, she freaked out at first, but she calmed down. She slowed down. She kept pace with me until she smelled something, and she followed me to the back of the shed where we keep the cans, and then followed me back to the curb for the trash can. I had to rein her in a little bit when she tried to go sniffing on the road. But she also did really good with the trash can too. She was very brave. And then Bradley, I think it was like yesterday, Bradley just stood in the dining room, waiting for her to walk by. I even got him to get on one knee and then just sit down so she, he'd be less big and she could, she might not be as afraid of him. And all right, and she was not having it. Even after he sat down in the living room, she would not leave.
I can fit through that hole.
Wow, what service? That's a really cute bear. Is he your friend?
Lottie's a sheep. Nice man gave her to me.
What nice man?
The Terra Saver guy. He saved me when I was little.
I wonder if anyone from Terra Save didn't get caught.
I just got an update. I should be expecting my set of Golden Kanohi by Tuesday.
Nice. It's a pre-rendered cutscene.
Oh, shit's going real when shit's going down when that happens.
Oh yeah! Hell yeah! Oversee this, bitch! We are off this motherfucking island!
Oh, my dear little Gregor. That's cheating.
course, as he's crashing to his death, he starts to mutate.
Gabe, get out of there.
My escape is death.
Considering anybody would be panicking when the helicopter goes out of control.
Shame about your friend. But you're tougher than he is. You're not gonna snap, are you?
Claire? We lost the girl.
The lair of Dr. Weird. Gentlemen! I don't even watch that show, but even I'm aware of that.
Alright, I am going to go grab my dinner, and then I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Alright. So I'm gonna have to end the stream early today.
Oh?
Yeah. I thought dinner would be something I could just bring back up here to eat, but no, it's meatball subs. It's gonna be messy.
Yeah, that tracks. I mean, at least we made it an hour 42 in. I'll be honest, this is kind of a godsend for me because I need to lay down to rest soon because I've been awake since 11 p.m. last night, and the last roughly 17 hours have been rough.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Honestly, why I'm thankful for the good news I got today.
Alright. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
With Meikumon.
And a mute archival
And a
Deva.
still yeah, I was about to say, and a still muted archival Deva.
And a Popper. Precious,
Popper.
Precious baby. And we will see you tomorrow with Call of the Elder Gods. So, peace. Wait, I forgot the rest of my thing. First of all, for those in the Discord, we will be watching Nope tonight. Unless Bunny makes good on her promise to take over movie night. She still has not contacted me as to what the hell she's doing. So yeah. If you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish, whether it be monetarily or through engagement. Every little bit helps. And as always, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy, good to each other, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.